And way to determine the effectiveness of the filter is called ripple factor. So ripple factor is an indication of the effectiveness of the filter, and it is defined as R is equal to VR divided by VDC. So if you remember that we have, as we have already learned, if you draw the output wave shape from a half wave rectifier or a full wave rectifier with filter capacitor, so it looks like this. So that means although we have managed to make the signal as smooth as possible, still there is some ripple. So the ripple voltage, which is VR, that we have already said, VR is equal to Vmax minus Vmin. And we already learned that if we select the value of R and C bigger, if R and C bigger, both of them are bigger, so it means it will take longer time to discharge. So for example, if R and C bigger, that means longer time to discharge. So if it takes longer time to discharge, the ripple VR would be smaller. So whether how big or how small are the ripples, how big and how small the ripples are, and how effective the filter is defined by this ripple factor R, VR, where VR means peak voltage, peak to peak ripple voltage. So that means, so this difference VR, peak to peak ripple voltage, and VDC is the average voltage, average value of the signal. So let's say this is our average value. Okay. So we know that average value always runs through somewhere between the maximum and the minimum. So this is the average value, or VDC. Right? So this way, the ripple factor is VR, peak to peak difference between the VR means Vmax minus Vmin. If this is our Vmax, if this position is our Vmin, so Vmax minus Vmin is our VR, the V, and VDC is this voltage. VDC is the average voltage. So mathematically, VR, we found out is 1 over F RLC. R is the value of the resistance parallel to the capacitor. F is the frequency of the signal. Now for half wave rectifier, F is equal to 1 over T. So that is the time period. So this is the time period, T. But for full wave rectifier, the frequency, you see, the frequency is T by 2. So that means the signal repeats over T by 2 instance. So in that case, the frequency, if it is frequency prime, is 1 over T by 2. So that means 2 over T. Okay. Or 2F. So that is how we found out. In case it is full wave rectifier, we're going to have, we already learned that it is VR is equal to Vp over 2 F C R. Vp is the peak output voltage, and VDC is 1 over 1 minus 1 over 2 F RL C. Okay. So this is the ripple voltage.